Dear Atlanta, my faith teaches me that to everything there is a season, a time for every purpose. Nearly 5 years ago, I entered a season of seeking to become mayor of Atlanta, the city that generations of my family have called home for over 100 years. My ancestors, direct descendants of the once enslaved, traveled by horse and buggy from the cotton fields of East Georgia in search of a better life for themselves and their children in Atlanta. I have carried their belief for a better tomorrow in my heart, their earnest work ethic in my being, and their hope for generations not yet born on my mind. Each day that I have been privileged to serve as the 60th mayor of Atlanta, the city that I deeply love. Just 3 months into my term, we were hit with the largest cyber attack in municipal government history, taking our systems offline for months in exchange for a ransom that we would not pay. Yet, we persisted, passing sweeping ethics and transparency reform, ending our city's long-standing contract with ICE during the family separation crisis at the border, raising the minimum wage for our employees to $15 an hour, and giving our police and firefighters the largest pay increase in the history of Atlanta. As we work to preserve and create affordable and workforce housing for teachers, nurses, sanitation workers, and other everyday, hard-working people in our city, investing more than $500 million in locally controlled funds, and creating an affordable housing trust fund to offset rising property taxes. The world changed almost in an instant. A deadly pandemic swept our globe, touched my home, and a social justice movement took over our streets. And we persisted. We served 119,000 meals to those in need, infused $80 million into our communities to offset the economic hardship many experienced because of the pandemic, work with our partners to fund $42 million towards tackling homelessness, and we address criminal justice reform because our communities and our public safety partners needed it to be done. As Derek and I have given thoughtful prayer and consideration to the season now before us, it is with deep emotions that I hold my head high and I choose not to seek another term as mayor. For my children, it means working each day to make Atlanta a safe place that they can call home. For our city, it means working without ceasing to create the beloved community that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. dreamt of, one absent of hatred, poverty, and prejudice. For our state, it means doing all in my power to work against the backwards policies pushed by some leaders, including to restore the integrity of what some have tried to strip from us all, the sacred right to vote. For our country, it means working to advance the agenda of the Biden-Harris administration. Despite the many unforeseen challenges that our city has faced, I am immensely proud of what we have accomplished together. As I have done each day over the many years in which I have served in public office, through the remainder of my term, I will make every decision, keeping what is best for our community's top of mind, and will continue to work diligently to improve the lives of those in our city. I love you, Atlanta. Thank you for the honor of serving as your mayor. With Atlanta in my heart and Georgia on my mind, Keisha.